When you say PLG to the folks in your company, what does that really mean? Hey, it's Gary, 3 times head of growth. Today I'm going to talk to you about the P in PLG. When you say it's product led, the people in your team, what do they hear? What does that mean? And today I'm going to talk to you more about that. When we first started our PLG initiative, it was basically a sales led operation with product assist because our self serve onboarding was pretty basic. Our paywall strategy was very, very minimal. Like, we didn't understand what makes people trigger to buy, and also our sales pitch wasn't very good. And so it was very much a half-baked product experience, and we couldn't deliver like a premium product that was very self-serve and self-guided. And because there were so many areas that we need to improve on, we had to learn very quickly. And instead of like relying on human intervention, we needed to scale our product and let the product do a lot of the heavy lifting. So we first improved the self-guided product journey. So we wanted to make sure that the users can experience the aha moment very quickly without human intervention. So initially, we said yes to a lot of follow-up calls with our customers. And the first call, they didn't really understand it. They emailed us back and said, hey, can we hop on another call? Because I don't really understand this. And when we hop on those calls, we started to learn some of our product challenges, some objections, some frequently asked questions. And afterwards, when we finally improve our guidance, slowly and surely, we said no to a lot of those follow-up calls afterwards. Instead, we now have self-guided documentations that we can send to them instead of scheduling those calls. And this allows us to scale our customers and our support to our customers, because now they can discover that value on their own. And a big part of that is creating this complete ecosystem, product ecosystem that provide this self-guided success. So this means self-serve documentation, interactive videos, FAQ pages, community, different ways that the product, it's not just the software product, but all the other pieces that support the users and make them feel reassured that they have all the resources that they need to move forward and they can get value in their self-guided experience. And we had this growth PM that helped manage a lot of these self-guided education and content and community. This allowed us to also continue to get feedback on the front lines with our customers and bring it back to our growth PM. And now that we have a self-guided documentation to help our users to activate and understand the value of our product, we then slowly made our way to making the product easier to discover and more intuitive. Well, we started with a very linear user journey because that way we can improve upon it. So any of these objections and improvements and learnings and insights, we can improve this singular user journey. And then we added progress bars and indicators so that the users understand that they're activating, they're hitting their milestones. We follow up with some automated emails letting them know, hey, this is what you need to get to the next milestone. And slowly and surely, and then they're discovering different parts of our platform, and they're unlocking additional goals for themselves, which is whether it's completing security questionnaires, which some enterprise need, but not all, or launching the compliance page for investors if they need to showcase that to get their funding. We also adopted a product philosophy, which is starting with the product marketing. And the product marketing is really building trust with our customers. And it's, hey, are we able to meet the value that we communicate that we can deliver? And so we do a lot of that by showcasing the social proof and the testimonial that also help our users to understand, hey, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Hey, if I follow these instructions, I can be just like these testimonials or these successful customers. And lowering the barrier to entry, we also allow a lot of the skeptical customers to try out our platform firsthand. And part of the product philosophy is also breaking down the team silos, because when we think product, we think the product team, but in actuality, we're saying P as in the capital P, capital product. And it's a full experience delivered by everyone in the organization, from engineering, sales, marketing, design, support, customer-facing teams. And everyone is delivering that product experience, because ultimately we just want our customer to be successful, to come for and get that value that they're looking for. And now that we have a lot of the foundation in place, we are able to tackle activation as a KPI that we're a North Star. So the time to value became super important to us because we know that a shorter time to value will increase the likelihood of purchase. and also increase the likelihood of referral, which is part of the PLG engine. So we streamline the onboarding and making sure that the user can get quick wins and make the core functionality very accessible as possible. And we're guiding the user along the way inside the product. We continue to follow up with our customer, but from a more sales mentality, and the customer success is still crucial to us. But now we're able to serve them our self-serve documentation, reroute them to our self-serve channels like our community, and so we can scale a lot of that support as fast as we can. But we still have those human touch because we understand that it's still important to have to focus on some of those high-value customers. Maybe there's complex situation areas we're still learning and scaling so that we can hit the next vision of our PLG. And then we continue to put a lot of these discovery aspect back into the product. Some of those feedback, some of those learnings in terms of paywalls, and some of those viralities. Having all that in a very polished experience created a lot more hand raisers and product qualified leads, because now they're going deeper into the product and they're unlocking our sales efforts. Product-led growth really requires an intentional design, a comprehensive support system, and a clear user journey. And all these pieces is what make the user feel supported, reassured, and confident, because they can experience a quicker time to value, and they can see a clear path of progress, and they know that the product and the platform will be successful for them. This isn't about eliminating the human touch, but it's trying to make our product easier to use and scalable to more and more customers. And when more and more of our customers can come into the products, they're self-guided, they can activate, then the product becomes the driver of the word of mouth growth. And our small team can then focus on high value customers or complex areas that we can continue to learn from, experiment, and bring that back to the product so we can continue to scale and allow the PLG to enter new territories. Follow me on growthwithgary.com, or feel free to subscribe here to learn more about how to execute PLG, lead and operate and launch and be successful in SaaS.